Welcome to another episode of The Daily Threat, your trusted source for the latest cybersecurity news and insights. Today we have some alarming stories to share that highlight the ever-growing risks faced by businesses worldwide. Before we dive into the details, I'd like to remind you that The Daily Threat is brought to you by QIT Solutions, your premier provider of comprehensive cybersecurity services. Make sure to subscribe and stay informed. Our first story comes from InfoSecurity magazine, shedding light on the disturbing business practices of ransomware gangs. Ransomware attacks have been on the rise, and these cybercriminal organizations have honed their techniques to maximize their illicit gains. In this article, researchers uncover the inner workings of these gangs and how they operate in a highly professional and organized manner. The report reveals that these ransomware gangs have adopted a sophisticated business model, resembling multinational corporations in many ways. They have developed dedicated customer service teams to provide technical support to their victims, allowing them to navigate the complex process of paying ransoms and decrypting their files. These gangs also maintain call centers, operating around the clock, to provide assistance and negotiate ransom payments. To gain access to their victims' systems, these attackers employ various methods, including phishing emails, malicious attachments, and exploiting vulnerabilities in software and networks. Once inside, they deploy their ransomware, which encrypts critical data and demands a ransom for its release. The consequences of falling victim to these attacks can be devastating for businesses, leading to significant financial losses, reputational damage, and even the potential for bankruptcy. Now, let's move on to our next story, featured on the Sun's tech section. The FBI has issued a dire warning about a new email infection technique that could potentially compromise billions of Gmail users. According to the report, cybercriminals have found a way to exploit a vulnerability in Gmail's infrastructure, allowing them to send infected messages that can break into a victim's computer upon opening. This technique, known as a Gmail infection message, represents a significant threat to individuals and businesses alike. The attackers leverage social engineering tactics to create convincing emails, often masquerading as reputable organizations or contacts, thereby tricking unsuspecting users into clicking on infected links or downloading malicious attachments. Once opened, these messages can exploit vulnerabilities in the victim's system, granting the attackers unauthorized access and potentially compromising sensitive data. The scale of this threat cannot be overstated, as Gmail boasts billions of users worldwide. Businesses, in particular, need to be on high alert, as a successful breach could lead to unauthorized access to corporate networks, theft of intellectual property, and the compromise of customer data. To mitigate this risk, organizations must prioritize robust email security measures, including advanced threat detection systems, employee education on phishing awareness, and the implementation of multi-factor authentication. Our final story, brought to us by Bleeping Computer, delves into the intriguing world of Romcom Malware. This unique strain of malware has recently been observed spreading through Google Ads, targeting unsuspecting users who engage with specific topics, such as chatbots, GPT, generative pre-trained transformer models, and the popular image manipulation software, GIMP. Romcom Malware, named for its distinctive characteristics of romantic comedy-related themes, employs social engineering techniques to entice users into clicking on infected advertisements. Once a user interacts with these ads, the malware takes advantage of vulnerabilities in their system or browser to gain unauthorized access. The consequences can range from the installation of additional malware to the theft of sensitive information, such as banking credentials or personal data. This clever use of advertisements as an attack vector highlights the importance of maintaining robust security measures, even during seemingly harmless activities on the internet. Users must exercise caution and refrain from clicking on suspicious ads, especially those promoting software downloads or claiming to offer enticing deals. Keeping software and applications up to date with the latest security patches is also crucial in defending against this type of threat. These stories emphasize the escalating threats faced by businesses and individuals alike in today's digital landscape. It is imperative that organizations take proactive steps to safeguard their assets and sensitive information. Regular security audits, employee training, and the adoption of advanced cybersecurity solutions are paramount in fortifying defenses against these malicious actors. Thank you for joining us on the Daily Threat. Remember to stay informed and vigilant as the cyber threat landscape is constantly evolving. Subscribe to our channel to receive daily updates on the latest cybersecurity news and best practices. And a special thanks to our sponsors, QIT Solutions, for their commitment to providing top-notch cybersecurity services. This concludes today's episode of the Daily Threat. Stay safe, stay secure, and we'll see you next time.